Here we are. Now we're live. Second half commentary. Oh my gosh. If you guys have been watching the entire game like you have missed a lot. Tampa Bay 30, Eagles 16, 3 minutes and change left on the clock. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Wow, what a going on in the last couple of minutes. Dallas Goedert found his hands. Special teams move, great block field goal, and the return for a 2-point conversion, which is rare in the NFL. Jalen Hurts, he's going deep. He fumbles the ball. Buccaneers recover. He certainly was going for the long ball. Unfortunately, the blitz swallowed him up. Turnover, Tampa with the ball. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Both teams on 2-1 in the season. Golly in heaven. So enough about me and my Philadelphia Eagles. Get into PTSD play-by-play. If you love a loud and proud play-by-play commentator, I got every single second of this Eagles game. Let me turn the table over to my brother, Aaron Preston. Also on YouTube and TikTok. Get on him, follow, like, and subscribe. He's a diehard Packer fan. We're going to keep you updated on all the NFL going-ons in this afternoon. We're trying to set up the tech right now. We are certainly watching the Jets, Eagles, Panthers, and I believe the Green Bay game. Correct?
So it is the Red Zone, the Packers, Eagles, and Jets.
Beautiful. We are set up. We are live and ready to rock and roll. I'm going to kick this beast.
This is an awkward angle.
Here, let's push the couch back.
All right.
Yeah. It's like we're in 5th grade. We're getting ready for a sleepover. You're going to just move the couch.
Everybody on TikTok down below on my account here. This is Rich from PTSD Play-by-Play. Go give him a follow.
PTSD Play-by-Play, loud and proud play-by-play commentator.
Sorry for the awkward angle. We got a couple different setups here. But welcome in, everybody.
What if we move that table closer and you can lean that tablet onto that lamppost?
That could potentially work.
Yeah, because right now they're having a horrible angle.
Do you want this table this way?
We can do that.
Sweetie, you have enough work to do.
It's all right. We got it. Oh, well, that works too. There you go. Now we can just go like that.
Definitely one of the best mottos in American history. Teamwork makes the dream work. Andy LaValle, Aaron Preston, Rich Heller, we did it as a team. America, loud and proud. We got you.
We go like this. We step back.
There you go.
Bam.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. Back in 1164 BC. Oh, goodness gracious. We've got tons of football going on. My young lady, she's certainly a blessing in disguise. Aaron Preston, get a hold of him on PTSD Play-by-Play. What do we got going on, Aaron?
We got a sack by the Packers defense. They had 8 sacks last week, and finally their defense is making their presence known.
8? It sounds a lot like the Eagles' defensive last week.
25 coming up for the Vikings.
Yikes. Wow. I sincerely appreciated the great effort the Eagles' defense put forward against the Saints. They certainly were the reason the Eagles grabbed that W. Unfortunately, in Tampa, I think the Eagles left their defensive talent in New Orleans and forgot to bring it to Florida. This is just embarrassing right now. Thankfully, the special teams 2-point conversion, the rare attempt, was actually good. 30-16, my Eagles are down. Third quarter, 2 minutes left. Eagles with all 3 timeouts in the second half. Baker Mayfield, he pumps, he's firing deep. Oh my God, he gets his man about a 40-yard completion to number 17, the wide receiver for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They move past midfield.
Shepard on that one there, on that reception. Here's one for you. The Atlanta Falcons playing the New Orleans Saints. Falcons wearing their throwback. Let's see if you know this. A fun little fact for you. The red helmet there, that throwback, you see on the you got the middle black stripe, 2 white stripes, and then on the outside there are thin gold stripes. Do you know why that is on that old helmet? Do you know why they have 2 little...
Everyone at home, grab a pen and a paper. I'm not talking a little notebook. I'm talking a dictionary full of stuff. You're going to need it for this guy. This guy's an encyclopedia full of awesome information. I want to know why. Please let us know.
So originally, when they came out, it was just the black stripe, 2 white stripes. That was it. Well, as you may know, being a college football fan, the colors of college football in that area in Atlanta, there are 2 teams. Those are the colors, black, red, and white, the colors of Georgia. And
the Georgia Bulldogs.
The Georgia Bulldogs. Georgia Tech came out and said, "Are you kidding me? Really? You're not going to put any representation of us in there?" So the Falcons were like, "Fine." So all they did is they added those 2 gold stripes to the helmet just to appease Georgia Tech. There you go.
Yeah, the Yellow Jackets of Georgia Tech. The one thing I do love about the throwback of the Falcons, it reminds me of the Dirty Bird. Doing that. Yeah, I can't sing or dance for nothing, but it goes something like that. Definitely a Hall of Fame worthy touchdown end zone dance.
Mm-hmm.
So enough of my terrible knowledge and horrible singing. Let's get back into some football, guys. We got Jets 6, Denver nothing. The Jets defense absolutely superlative. Rob Funk, my great friend from Pennsylvania, high school buddy for over 20 years. He is a diehard Jets fan. Definitely putting it to Denver. Goose egg for the Broncos right now.
Up on the Red Zone channel. Holy cow. Huge run by Jacksonville. Touchdown. No, he steps out. But Jacksonville, 0-3 Jacksonville is beating Houston 20-17.
Jacksonville?
Chris Berman. Jacksonville?
It is overdo it. It's the first word that comes to mind. Trevor Lawrence is a great quarterback from Clemson. It's about time that he certainly shines his. We have a dispute. Okay.
I think he's overrated. He hasn't proven himself yet.
Aaron Preston just threw the challenge flag on me, just like that Progressive commercial. We have to get the booth and look it over. So go ahead. How is Trevor Lawrence overrated?
He hasn't proven himself yet.
He hasn't. You're right, and I'm waiting for you. You're absolutely right.
Everybody's like, "Oh, he's a top quarterback in the league. He's a quarterback." I mean, he's good.
He was top quarterback in NCAA.
But that's like it.
Yeah.
Like he hasn't done anything. So to say he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league, he's good, but
definitely.
But that's as far as I'm willing to go.
And
until he's proven himself and he goes out there and Jacksonville, because Jacksonville, all they've done, if they go to the playoffs with Lawrence, all they've done is, maybe get to the divisional round. That's it.
Unfortunately for the Jets fans out there, I'm sorry, I thought you were done. Unfortunately for the Jets fans out there, especially my brother, Rob Funk from Pennsylvania, diehard Jet fan, I'm sorry to bring this news to you. Broncos just scored a touchdown. They did a Steve Largent, if you know, back in that era of Seattle Seahawk era. Steve Largent is synonymous with going to the back of the end zone, putting 2 feet at the at the edge of the white paint, catching it 2 feet, falling backwards. That's exactly what the Denver Broncos did to the New York Jet defense. Unfortunately, the Broncos have the lead by 1. Go ahead.
Packers marching down the field now. This is what I've been waiting for all day.
See, I thought I was a diehard Eagle fan. Obviously, Aaron's got the hat. Jersey. I got black shorts. He beat me.
Well, I have socks. I'm just missing shoes.
Yeah, my Super Bowl 52 championship shoes. So I think it's a wash. I think we definitely broke even on our gear.
At least that we're currently wearing.
Oh my God. I don't want to know.
I even, just in case, because I didn't know the weather, there's a couple things in the bag in case.
Oh, I thought you meant like an umbrella or something. Like you got a Packer umbrella.
And then, all right, I knew this would come up, so I took a picture of this. So I have, give or take, about, because I collect hats and jerseys and different things, I have, give or take, about 300 hats, give or take.
Jeez Louise. I'm like.
So you see, those are almost all my Packer hats. That bin is full of hats. And then I have.
I love your organization, though. You don't throw it around. You respect the lid.
So, So I've got tons.
We are at the end of the third quarter. Buccaneers 30, Eagles 16.
Oh, yeah,
Don't go ahead, Aaron. Go, Aaron, go.
Oh, there's a flag. There's a flag. Please don't be a hold. I will lose my mind.
Oh, Aaron and his Packers, they are down by 21 points to the Vikings.
Please do not.
Packers are knocking at the door on the offense, but as Aaron says, it looks like that big play is coming back, and it is. Offensive holding, great play for Packers, null and void.
I guess at least that was on first down. Oh, jeez. They say Tucker.
Well, it's the end of the third quarter for the Eagles game. How are we doing on the time with the Packer game? How much time do they have to make that?
4 minutes left in the third.
Oh, they got time to make that comeback. Down by 3 touchdowns? Sure. And obviously, they're in field goal range, and I certainly wouldn't put the field goal kicker out right now if I were the Packers down by 3 touchdowns.
Well, when the fact he's missed a 40-something yarder and a 37-yarder, yeah, no.
Serious. Yeah, he's in the locker room already. He's already showered, dressed, and home by now.
But no, where is my train of thought? I completely lost it.
Well, there goes your quarterback. He's fading back. Packers looking for it all. Into the end zone for the Packers. Great deflection by the Vikings. That was a
Glove's
close
already
call.
been picked off twice today, so I don't need him.
And the Jets game, less than 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Again, New York down by 1 at home.
How much you like having all these games and everything, huh?
Yes, you guys, you can't see what I'm seeing, but when you have a great friend, not only welcome in your life, but welcome in his technology too. Yes, please bring 4 games on one TV. Great fellowship, but absolute insanity in technology, what I'm watching.
Well, if you want something even more insanity,
Of course, it gets better. Go ahead.
If I had TikTok up on my phone and I had my tablet, I could put 4 games on my tablet.
Well, then you can talk to your great viewers.
No, I'm saying, multiple devices, great stuff, But just was like, my phone doesn't have as much battery as my tablet does right now, so.
I might be able to go live on TikTok now.
There we go.
Go ahead, you talk to your friends out there. I'll try to go live on TikTok.
3rd and 18 for the Packers. Come on, Pack. Come on, oh. What do we got? Where are we at? Where are we on the field? 43-yard line in Viking territory. Come on.
3, 2, 1, and I am live on TikTok. Final quarter of the Eagle game. Aaron Preston, PTSD play-by-play. Like, follow, comment, subscribe, all that social media jargon. Get on it. Trust me, you want to, because this is loud and proud play-by-play commentary. And Aaron Preston, this is a professional, guys. I should be the one taking notes. Where's my pen and paper? This guy, he is my muse, or I'm your muse. How does that sentence work? Who's
I
the
don't
muse?
even know what you're trying to reference here.
Muse is like a role model, I believe. I think that's the word for it. Either way, I am learning from the best play-by-play commentator, color analyst, and public address announcer here in North Carolina. Love this guy. Go ahead, Aaron.
Looks like, did the Packers turn it over? Or, oh, dear, what did we do? What did we do now?
We are currently watching Eagles, Bucs, LA, Bears, Denver, Jets, and diehard Aaron. Aaron is a diehard Packer fan. We're watching them possibly come back against the Minnesota Vikings, down by 21 points. Packers and Jordan Love, they don't seem to be going. Go ahead, Aaron. I don't want to take your breath away. Go ahead.
No, you're good.
Almost interception by the Vikings, but unfortunately the Vikings.
So was it 4th down?
Jeez Louise. A lot going on.
We need a turnover.
I can only get half your head there, Aaron. There we go. There we go, buddy.
A little shuffle. You got to do the icky shuffle.
The icky shuffle. I talked Dirty Bird, then he did icky shuffle. That was the Bengals, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, Icky Woods.
Sure,
yeah. So the Bears are up 24-15. Buccaneers destroying my Eagles 30-16. Thankfully, the Eagles did climb back, though. It was an absolute bloodbath, 24-0 in the first half. The Eagles just starting the fourth quarter. Unfortunately, they are on defense as Baker Mayfield continues to run the ball into Eagles territory, and the Vikings are up 21 at Lambeau.
False start on the offense. Gotta love it.
Sounds like a little jingle. I think we need a Geico commercial off that.
Back to those where they had the guy at the beginning. Did you know with Geico you could save 15% more on car insurance? And then he asks a question like, "Is the pen really mightier than the sword?" The hell.
That's old school.
So, yeah. So now they got to get what?
Yeah.
Are you really entertained by a singing play-by-play guy?
I remember the caveman commercials.
Yeah. That love-hate
so
with those
easy
things,
a caveman can do it.
which is funny, but yet some of those were so gosh darn annoying.
I don't want to go off script here, guys. You want to hear my play-by-play commentary. I'm honestly tired and sick and tired of doing Tampa Bay, first down. Tampa Bay, first down. I have said that 20 times today. Unfortunately, Tampa Bay is looking for a field goal right now. 52-yard attempt for Tampa at home. Looks like the wind's blowing to the left. Possible block field goal. It is not blocked. Went right through the uprights. 33-16. Eagles are down by a heavy amount with only 13 minutes left in the game.
Get him. Short, fourth.
Okay, so while he was doing get him short, I'll explain it to you guys. Minnesota 28, Green Bay 7, and it looks like the Green Bay line held. And I think Aaron's going through one of his traditions of 4th and 1 good luck charms. You have like a rabbit foot or...
I'm just like...
Aaron's praying right now as he should. It's a Sunday.
Watch for fake.
Good point on that. Desperation might be coming for Green Bay, down by 3 touchdowns. And the Jets game, oh my gosh, did he maintain possession and keep 2 feet in bounds? Number 5, the wide receiver, he certainly got past them.
Peter.
Who's Peter? I think we all want to know who's Peter.
Okay, you're not familiar with the jargon for get away from a punt? You've never heard this?
I never played the game. I have not.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
So
okay, again, open that book up, get that pen out. Here comes more knowledge.
So a new school version of that, which I've never understood, but I get it, is they say poison, which it's like get away.
Okay.
Peter. Some of it I won't say on here. I'll tell you later. It's kind of funny, but basically it's just a code word to stay away. It's an old school thing.
I like that.
Now, but there's more to the story that's
PG-13 or R. So
right,
we're going to keep it family friendly here.
So, but for those of you at home that have the technology available, if you want to look it up, why do they yell Peter when they tell you to get away from a punt?
And if you're wondering, guys, the orange pillows, I'm not a Bengals fan. My young lady is die-hard fall and Halloween. This is her Christmas, and we celebrate Halloween very hardcore in this house once it comes October. So she's just preparing. Go ahead, Aaron. What do we watch with your Packers?
Come on, Jacobs. There's a little, what do you call it? I'm blanking on the word at the moment. Little slant over that's what it is. Little slant over the top. Gain of 8 yards. End of the third quarter.
Oh.
Vikings 28, Packers 7, but Packers getting close to midfield.
Yeah, and the Jets are certainly knocking at the door. They are in Bronco territory inside their 30-yard line. A field goal can get them to lead, but I assume the Jets are certainly sniffing blood. They see weakness. Aaron Rodgers, soon to be Hall of Famer, he's not satisfied with just getting by. He wants that touchdown.
Sniffing blood. I thought it was blood in the water.
I apologize. Hey, you know what?
They smell blood in the water.
I hear a female voice in the background. Anybody else hear that? Shh. No, I didn't hear a thing, guys. No female voice in the background. This is the He-Man Woman Haters Club.
What?
Hey, Little Rascals. It's funny. No. Anybody else out there watching Little Rascals?
Sorry.
Porky,
I have not seen. No, sorry.
Not seen Little Rascals. That's okay. I probably haven't seen many awesome movies that you have. I've been trying like the Dickens, trying to find 300, that fantastic old school Coliseum Gladiator movie. And I've seen it like years ago, but I'd love to check it out again. Anyways, we're completely going off script. Buccaneers 33, Eagles 16, 12 and a half minutes left in the fourth quarter. Jalen Hurts avoids pressure. He gets rid of it. Caught at the first down, 30-yard line. Well done, number 38. I do not know your name. Again, guys, I'm not ESPN analyst. I don't have a teleprompter or a binder in front of me like Tom Brady's cheating with all that information in front of him.
Got somebody with Go Pack Go on your chat there. I love it. Oh man, you got 50 some odd people on.
Well, that's
here.
because Aaron Preston, you're so good looking.
Oh well.
See, I shaved, he didn't, and apparently the rugged look the women love. Go figure, right?
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, still on the search. So
either way, guys, this ain't Love Connection. This is
Love Connection. Speaking of Jordan Love.
This is the Love Connection. See, why didn't you stop me there? This is the Love Connection, guys. Jordan Love, the quarterback for the Green Bay Packers. But I am PTSD play-by-play. This is Aaron Preston. Hit up both of us on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, every single social media platform you can think of. We are on it. I want to be exactly what this guy's doing, a professional play-by-play commentator. Thank you so much for believing in my dream and going all the way as a military veteran. Go ahead, Aaron.
So those of you on each other, because I'm also live on TikTok, so go follow him, PTSD play-by-play. I'm Aaron Preston, so for those of you over there.
Any of the Packer faithful in Lambeau who are not freezing their ass off.
Well, it's actually pretty warm up there, for this time of year. I mean, this time of year is not bad. It doesn't get bad till probably end of October, beginning of November. That's when it starts to get cold.
It's called the frozen tundra, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 3rd and 2 for Green Bay. Come on, fellas.
First
there we go.
Down, and a lot more for Green Bay.
Woo-hoo!
At the Packer 44-yard line. 14 and 47 on the clock. 21-point deficit for Green Bay. It ain't over. And my Eagles, it ain't over. My Eagles have the ball at their own 48-yard line, down 33-16. 10 and a half minutes left in the fourth. 3rd and 20 coming up for my Birds. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receiver set. Again, Jalen Hurts avoids the pressure. He's going to run for it, obviously completely short of 20 yards. And it looks like Jalen's going to come up a little hobbling. Not injured, but Jalen Hurts is not 100%.
Yeah, Matt, we're fumbling this one, but hopefully we pick it back up. We still got time.
That was close. You have so many great voices that could either mimic Family Guy or South.
Oh, yeah. Wide open. Probably about a 30-yard gain on the play to Milton. Oh, baby, I love it.
I love this guy. This is my brother from another mother. I'm so glad I moved to North Carolina, not just for the Texas Pete and the Southern hospitality, but this man, honestly, yeah.
Fun fact, if you already didn't know, Texas Pete made in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. There you go. For those of you who didn't know, wait, it's Texas Pete. No, it's made in North Carolina. There you go.
Yes, it is. Absolutely. Fully agree. And by the way, it's not a hot sauce. It's a flavor enhancer. I coined it. I termed it. It's now all over worldwide, and now everyone's going to make a commercial about it. But when you see Texas Pete
flavor enhancer.
Yeah.
Hot sauce.
Yes. When you get that on commercial, PTSD play-by-play, you heard it first.
Yeah, we got Goober down here on your chat here. Eagles are losing on the scoreboard. It's 33-16, buddy.
I fully agree. It is. Yes, that's what the score says. But I also see a lot of time left on the clock. I'm a diehard Eagle fan from 1982. I have licked my wounds and seen many miraculous comebacks. Certainly not over by a far stretch. About 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Eagles are down by about 2 possessions. Packers are down by 3 touchdowns as Jordan Love is looking to run the ball down the field.
Hey, I mean, so far this drive is looking good, knock on wood. I mean, looking great here at the 15-yard line. Love in the shotgun. He's got time. He's back, throws it right over the middle. Jacobs, he tries to juke him out of his shoes, but can't quite do it. Gain of 9 for Jacobs. Cashman there on the tackle.
And the New York Jets field goal attempt, 40-yarder, just inside the left upright. The Jets take the lead, 9-7. Rob Funk, that's for you, buddy. Well done.
He just squeaked it.
I almost said Aaron Preston. You're not on the field. Aaron Rodgers, soon to be Hall of Famer. You should be at least proud of your boys for putting up at least 3 points on the board. I know Aaron Rodgers is certainly disappointed. He wanted 6. Obviously, if you're a champion, you want to go for it. You want it all. You get greedy when you know you're the best.
Love snaps it. He's got pressure, trying to get rid of it.
Oh,
he gets away, throws it to the end zone. Incomplete.
Smart. You don't want to just throw it in the end zone and play volleyball. Throwing it away was the best play for the Green Bay Packer. I can't believe how Jordan Love eluded pressure like that. Not once, but twice.
Well, and I think that was a smart thing to go with here as a pass on 2nd and 1, because the fact of you score on that play, great. If you don't, you're only a yard off. You've got your possibilities here on 3rd down. And not to mention, if you want to, you can go for it on 4th. So we'll see what they do here. Hopefully we don't even have to think about the 4th down conversation. But we will see your 3rd and 1 for the Pack.
Go for it,
Love
Aaron.
in the shotgun.
You got 4 wide receivers set. Go for it, Aaron.
Love to the end zone.
There
Touchdown,
it is.
Packers! And
I love
it's
him.
Dontavian Wicks who redeems himself after a drop earlier.
Guys, this is the only way to live as an NFL fan. If you are at home right now, sitting on your couch, literally either Indian style or you're in your recliner and practically falling asleep. This right here, what you're seeing, this is fanatics. 4 games watching on the TV, screaming our butts off, not sitting down, enjoying our fellowship, food, and family.
We got a Wisconsin sports fan down over there following you over there. Great to see you, and hopefully go follow me as well.
Yep.
But absolutely glad to see you're following this guy over here.
Yeah, down below here on TikTok, I've got Aaron Preston, guys. Obviously, you've got PTSD play-by-play you're watching right now. Thank you for supporting my dream of going to be a professional play-by-play commentator. But speaking of that, speak of the devil, you're not the devil. Obviously, you're a great guy. Aaron Stinkin' Preston is living my dream. Professional play-by-play commentator. Look him up. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Aaron freaking
Twitter.
Preston. Twitter. There
Threads.
it is. What?
So Threads.
I can't keep up with the social media.
Threads is like the Twitter buddy to Instagram.
Oh, for crying out loud. Instagram. I forgot about that one too. Yeah, that's me. Right over my head. I love what I do, though. I'm so glad I can share with all you proud Americans out there. Speaking of proud Americans, you made it through another hard work week. I'm proud of all of y'all. 9-7, Jets are up at home. Falcons are winning at New Orleans 23-17 with 3 minutes left in the 4th quarter. My Eagles, it ain't over, but it ain't looking pretty. Down by 2 possessions with about 8 minutes left. Yeah, we got to stay hydrated. A lot of talking, a lot of fun, enjoying ourselves.
Shout out to my alma mater. Go Falcons.
Shout out to my alma mater. I guess you say navy blue. I'm a Navy sailor, so yeah. I was trying to think of the right word. I'm not belonging to a fraternity or college, but I am a Navy sailor, so navy blue. I don't know. When you don't know how to follow, do your best, and I guess that's one of the stepping stones of being a professional play-by-play commentator. When you stumble, you just try to follow through and improvise.
Yes, indeed. Indeed.
And you said that you actually did a little bit of hockey as well in the past. That is a fast-paced sport to play-by-play.
That's where I've done most of my play-by-play, actually.
Talent personified with Mr. Aaron. I that's amazing. I love doing football and baseball. Never even attempted hockey.
Oh, hockey's fantastic.
Wow.
One of these days, you want to come and see what we do. Can
Oh, that's goosebumps right there. I just got an invitation to the press box. I mean, that's a dream come true to me
I
right
gotta
there.
clear you with some people though, but
Have to get beat up by a couple mafia folks and make sure I'm down with it. I have to go through a few beat up rituals, and they're gonna break my legs. Johnny the Wrench is gonna beat me up.
trying to see if you got it. Either of us got any comments or anything.
I have a hard time, guys. Honestly, I don't even know what to look at right now. I've got a tablet of errands, my cell phone doing TikTok. I got my YouTube followers. Thank you so much for following. And I'm also looking at my TV with four freaking. I can't get over it. First time in my life I've ever seen 4 games on the same TV. Thank you, Aaron and his tech. We are here throughout the entire NFL day. We got your back.
Of course. Who do they have doing the Buccaneers and Eagles game? Brady.
Best quarterback of all time. Not the best dad of all time. He's got children. Why aren't you home? You did everything you could to be the best quarterback of all time. Obviously, it's a controversy. I get it. Yeah, you're not agreeing. But many statistics show that he is. Either way, though, I'm a proud father.
In my opinion, he cheated to do it. But anyway,
Yeah.
that's another conversation for another
Yeah,
time.
like Asterix Barry Bonds with the steroids.
Yeah, exactly.
But either way, proud father like I am, father of 2 great children. Tom Brady, go home to your kids and love them. I don't get it. That's selfish on Tom Brady. I got no respect for him.
Well, it sounded like he got family approval. At least that's what I heard. So we'll leave it at that.
So how's your Packers doing? 28-14. Green Bay's only down by two touchdowns.
11:30 and counting in the fourth, and so hopefully we can get the ball back here shortly and get down and make it a 1-possession game. Looks like the Darnold re-aggravated his knee from last week.
Yeah, a hobbling quarterback from Minnesota. Green Bay Packers are licking their chops.
Oh, Gary was the one who brought him down on a scramble and tweaked that knee. Yeah, yeah.
It was an ugly twist, yes, sir.
So it was that same knee from last week.
I'm surprised they keep showing it because that's a bit gruesome in my opinion.
That's nothing.
No, you're right. I've seen worse.
Well, I've also seen worse on the field playing. So.
Oh yeah, I never stepped foot on the gridiron.
Yeah. Let's just. Say,
oh!
Get it! Yes!
Yeah, he's got it. There we go. Not my Eagles. His Packers got the turnover. Exactly what the doctor ordered. He's not a doctor, but that was just pun intended.
Get the D train out. D train. That was our thing a few years ago. I still love it. I wish they bring that back. I love the whole D train. I miss it. They literally line up the whole defense and I love it. Miss that thing. They need to do that.
I always preach on passionate enthusiasm. I think we're at the poker table, obviously not actually, but we're just metaphorically. Aaron Preston just said, I'll see your enthusiasm and passion and raise you.
Like I said, you did not see what I was like on the field. You would probably be afraid of me with the enthusiasm I had on the field. I was nuts.
So during a turnover, you would crack some guys over the head and jump them and beat the hell out of them when we turn the ball over?
No, when they come back to the sideline, I'd be screaming and hugging them. I'd whack them on the back, and they're sitting there going, there was one time, I need to find this clip that just personifies what I am. It was actually Eagles, a little clip from the Eagles.
Okay.
There's guy came back to the sideline or whatever after a big play, and he just whacked the guy in the back, and he went, ow! And he's like, what the hell was that? And so
you sound like Walter from Jeff Dunham.
And so it just was the fact that, it's like that was my teammates, but they.
Oh God.
Tucker Kraft, touchdown Packers!
Touchdown Packers. Obviously, I'm donning Eagle Green, but you got to respect my friend here.
And he gets his leap.
28-0 deficit for Green Bay. Lambeau faithful, rejoice. You are only down by 1 touchdown.
And he trucked him to dive over the goal line.
It's going to get reviewed a few times.
That's touchdown.
It does look good, yes. Wow. I am praying my Eagles are going to do the same thing. I want to be jumping and carrying on.
They're going for 2. They're going for 2.
My Eagles are down 33-16 with Jalen Hurts, shotgun formation. He's looking to fade back, but he gets swallowed up by the blitz. Tampa Bay gets the jersey dirty of Jalen Hurts. Go ahead, buddy. You
get a cue, bang the drum all day after that touchdown. Gotta love
So
it.
Aaron Preston's going to do the play-by-play for his Packers two-point
Two-point
conversion.
conversion. Oh, boy.
Here comes Aaron Preston, guys. The one, the only.
Shotgun, 3 wide receivers to the left. Running back to the right of Love, man in motion. Love back to pass. He's got time. Now getting pressure, throws the end zone. He got it. 2-point conversion. Tucker Kraft.
Guys, can you zoom in? I'm not pulling my hairs up. I got goosebumps listening to this guy. This is fantastic. True-blooded, knows what he's doing. I envy him. Aaron Preston, get a hold of him on all social media networks. PTSD play-by-play. Enthusiasm and passion, I thought I had it until I met Aaron Preston. Both of us stand. We don't sit. We go loud and proud for our NFL teams. We have no disrespect to any teams at all, but we are Eagle and Packer fans together.
Well, maybe the Bears. No, I'm just kidding.
Bears. Chris Farley, rest in peace, buddy. I can't get enough of that skit. I watch it religiously. Well, tell me your favorite Chris Farley.
Oh, what was that one? I've seen the movie with a friend of mine. It's like his favorite movie.
Black Sheep?
No. One with the car. Why am I blanking?
A car.
I'm
gonna need
I
help.
feel so dumb.
We'll figure it out later, guys. But either way, we are watching a lot of great football. And it looked, I just got up here to look at my Eagles game. A flag on the pay.
It looks like it was an interception return, I believe. Don't quote me on that. It looks that it was an interception return by the Buccaneers, but there's a flag. We'll see what we got here. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, unsportsmanlike conduct. Wow, number 8 for the Buccaneers. He just shoved an Eagle that was nowhere near the play. He put him to the ground.
So incomplete pass is what they're calling. Personal foul against Tampa.
I'd say unsportsmanlike conduct, but I guess personal foul still holds true for 15
And there's
yards.
also a penalty against the Eagles for a chop block.
Offsetting
penalties.
Yep. Finally, I knew exactly what he was going to say. I'm trying so hard to figure out what's going to come out of this guy's pipe.
So the guy, so I see what happened. So the guy that got pushed, he did the chop block. So his teammate came to defend him, even though he went way overboard more than he should have, and said, "Oh, you're going to chop block my guy?" Bam.
Now, as a football player, I'm sure you were told by your head coach, it's always the second man.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
if I give you a cheap shot and I push you, the referees are going to see you come at me, and then you're going to get penalized for it. Am I wrong or right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
And I mean, I was usually the guy that pulled guys away. The only time I ever went after a guy was I actually had a teammate one time in one practice, well, a couple different practices, cheap shot me. So one time I just, I told coach about it. He said, "Well, if you got to let him know, let him know." Because me and this coach were like this. So he knew so he goes, "If you got to let him know, just let him know." So all I did one time is I just took my hand, smacked him on the ear hole.
Oh, that's got to hurt.
And that's when he's like, okay, even though he cheap shotted me a couple more times, but he eventually got the point of, oh, okay.
It's a physical sport on and off the field, but here we go. Philadelphia Eagles, I think they are on their final leg.
4th and 11
Down
from the 49.
Down 33-16, Eagles, 4th and 11, close to midfield. Jalen Hurts, he's got
Blitz
3 wide
coming.
receivers, and he eludes the blitz again, but he couldn't get by the second defender. That seems to be the nail in the coffin for the Eagles. They could lose by 2 possessions with only 4 minutes left in the game. But still, 3 timeouts for the Eagles and the 2-minute warning still to come. Not over, possible last nail in the coffin.
So, yeah, that was rough. They're rushing 6 on that play. They dropped the others, but those end and a linebacker coming in, getting them there. Now the Vikings are trying to drive down the field. So far, it's kind of a battle here. We'll see the Packers defense. They need to stop them. They're within a possession, but it's only 6 points because they went for that 2-point conversion.
And I'm going to get back to you, sir. Let me quick talk about the Saints-Falcons game. Alvin Kamara, number 41, the running back, hot running back for the Saints. He just tied the game up, getting into the end zone at Atlanta, stunning the Falcons crowd. I believe the extra point could give the Saints the lead. Let's see what happens with this. Here comes the extra point. 1 minute left in the fourth quarter in that game. Kick is up, and the Saints take a 1-point lead with 1 minute left in the game. Wow, and the Jets are down by 1 against Denver. 7 minutes left in the fourth.
We got a what's up with the Eagles question down here for you.
What's up with the Eagles? What's not with the Eagles? This is the Eagles. Absolute pandemonium. Either we're winning by a lot or absolute mayhem. It's just, how do I explain this? What's up with the Eagles? Last weekend, stellar, on-point defense destroying the Saints. Well done defense last weekend. And you turn the coin over, it's the ugly head of the coin. Defense is nowhere to be found. Well, maybe you can find it every now and then, a sprinkling of fairy dust. But either way, zero talent on the field. Eagles defense left their talent on the Saints field, plain and simple. Kirk Cousins, the Falcons quarterback, he has 1 minute left to run the ball into field goal range to win it for the Falcons at home. Can they do it? And how your Packers doing?
So we got a defensive lineman down for us right at the moment. But, yeah, it's 1st and 10 for the Vikings. They're into Packer territory. They're taking a timeout because of the injury. Denver up 10-9 over the Jets. 24-3 Saints on top.
My Eagles are down by – actually, mathematically, the Eagles are down by 3 possessions with 3.5 minutes left. You're going to need one of those what's that miraculous play in the college football back in the 80s with the marching band?
Oh,
We're going to need one of them because there's really no logic for the Eagles to win. We're going to need a stupid, miracle at the Meadowlands. And Velargic fumbles the football. It's picked up by Herman Edwards. 10-5, touchdown Eagles. I don't believe it. Merle Reese going crazy. Am I the only Eagle fan out there that remembers that? We're going to need a miracle at the Meadowlands with Merle Reese's help.
We got a high from Florida State for life down there for you.
Seminole fan. Got to respect that. Absolutely.
Oh, geez. We got I don't know if he's just trying to be funny or a
Go
hater.
Bucs.
Go Bucs, go Vikes. All right, well.
Hey, again, guys, there's no hatred here. This is all American sports. Don't let hatred come between us in this love we have for football. This is all for fun. Don't make it so serious to where we're hating each other. There's too much of that in the real world. Wow, what a game, guys. We got 28-22 Green Bay, Minnesota, 24-23 Saints, Falcons, 10-9 Denver Jets. Good God, we've got all your favorite highlights right here. Don't miss a beat. Aaron Preston, hit that like, subscribe, comment. Same with PTSD play-by-play. Get on to YouTube. YouTube is where I live on my live. I'm going to be doing this more often on Sundays and MLB postseason that starts this Tuesday.
2-minute warning for you guys up there in Tampa.
So what do you think about your Brewers? MLB postseason.
I mean, Dad and I were talking. My grandfather passed earlier this year, and he was a huge supporter of the Brewers in his life, and so it would be really great. Oh, it would be really great if they won it. Darnold tried to scramble out, he tried to roll out of the pocket, and he slipped.
Looks like he lost his feet.
Let's see. We're gonna have a replay here. Let's see what happened. He might have went down on purpose, or he slipped. I don't know. That was really strange.
Yep, you're right. The Broncos certainly with the ball right now deep into Jets territory. Inside of 4 minutes left in that game. Jets are down by 1. Anybody's game. And I know Aaron Rodgers, he's not dubbed the comeback kid. That name goes to Joe Montana. But soon to be Hall of Famer Aaron, he's got his wheels churning. He's not giving up on New York. How we doing on Green Bay?
Incomplete pass, and the Vikings are going to try and get a field goal here. So with that field goal, that would make it a 2-possession game if they made it. Which this comes back to the 2 missed field goals the Packers had earlier in the game. would really make the difference here.
Viking special teams is out. Field goal kicker is 5 for 5, his longest with 58. Go ahead, do the play-by-play.
33-yard attempt here. Snap, hold, placement down, kick on the way, and it is down the middle. Good.
Unfortunately, a 2-possession game now for Green Bay. Well, man, it's a terrible deficit to have at Lambeau.
Well, it is 6:50 left to go. Both teams with 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. So there is plenty of time, an eternity in football.
I wish I could say that same about my Eagles, but right now I'm honestly watching a highlight, if you want to call it that, a highlight of Jalen Hurts doing this. Look, when you're a star quarterback, the captain of your vessel starts shaking his head in disbelief. If he has no faith, the Eagles have no faith. Am I wrong? Is the captain your quarterback the captain of your vessel?
I mean, he's either the or one of the captains of the vessel for sure.
I would certainly assume when your captain gives up, it's certainly around the bowl and down the hole. Currently, Baker Mayfield again with the ball deep inside the Eagles territory. This is just religiously for Baker Mayfield's doing a fantastic job running ball down the middle, about a 5-yard gain, 3rd and 5 coming up for Tampa Bay. Field goal, touchdown, honestly doesn't even matter anymore. Let's call it and put a cork in it. Eagles do have the loss at Tampa Bay, but I give all the respect to Baker Mayfield. He played a hell of a game against a crappy Eagle defense, up 24-0 in the first half. So that's the game for the Eagles. Let's just call it a loss and move on.
Young Ho Koo, they're looking up at the Falcons, their kicker, trying to get him into field goal position to win the game. 13 seconds left. They're just outside of his range, so Cousins now with it. He's got time. Throws incomplete. Yep. So now with 7 seconds left.
Oh, it's 4th and 10.
It's 4th and 10. They've got to try the field goal. This is huge because they said their target line was about 2-3 yards away. So this is still maybe right on the line here for the range of Young Ho Koo. And this is where you wonder, well, what we're going to see here. And there are no timeouts. So they can't ice him. So this is it. So 53, 54, 40, 53, 44, 42 already made today. 58-yarder here for Koo. Lining up at midfield.
We don't have the volume up, but we know the Falcons faithful is going crazy.
Kick on the way. It is good. Falcons with 2 seconds left.
It's not over. 2 seconds left, but you might as well just call it such. Absolute insanity. I wish we had the volume up to hear the Falcon crowd. They must be absolutely pandemonium personified, and unfortunately, the opposite in Lambeau Field. Go ahead, Aaron.
Yeah, another interception. Another interception.
It is official. My Eagle Green did fall 33-16 at Florida against Tampa Bay. It looks like the Falcons are going to win at home from that last-second field goal by Koo. And I'm pulling for the Packers for my brother and another mother. I got Aaron here, diehard Packer fan, but it seems to be another touchdown for the Vikings.
No, interception in the end zone.
Oh, excuse me, interception. Jeez Louise. Okay, well, still a lot of great positives. Packers with all 3 timeouts and that elusive 2-minute warning with only 6 minutes and 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And the Jets-Bronco game is still hot to trot, too. So still a lot of good stuff. Yeah, my Eagle Green is done. But guess what, guys? I'm going to prove to everyone right here. Eagle Green, Eagle Green, Eagle Green. Game's over, and guess what? I will not take my gear off. This is not a bandwagon fan. I love my Eagle Green. When my pappy introduced me to himself for the first time, the first memory I have of my pappy, he looked me straight in the eye. No laughing, straight face. We have 2 rules in this house. 1, we cheer for the Philadelphia Eagles. 2, we cheer for any team that plays the Dallas Cowboys. So trust me, guys, this is for my pappy. I'm not taking my Eagle gear off for anybody. I love my birds. Go ahead, Aaron.
We got hook and ladder going on in New Orleans on the kickoff, and that's it. The Falcons beat the Saints.
Yeah, wow. Both teams at 2-2 in the year.
Now it's down to
And the final score, wow, a lot of finals are coming around the board.
Here's an interesting one I didn't think would be close. Look at this. Bengals 31, Panthers 24, 3:17 to go in the fourth.
Oh, wow. Can we get that game on? Well, we're here in North Carolina. It seems disingenuous. You got to put the Carolina Blue on the game. My Eagles are done. Love my Birds. Always. Game over. Eagles lost. Still a diehard fan. But the Carolina Panthers, we live in North Carolina. We got to put that Carolina game on.
It is on.
Oh, my gosh. I hope they're not playing Bryce Young. He's been absolutely a disaster for the Panther faithful.
Incomplete in Lambeau. It'll be 4th and 6, and the Packers will get it back with 4:40 to go. They are down by 9 right now. Down by 9, 4:40 to go, 3 timeouts, and the 2-minute warning.
It is not looking good for the Panther faithful, unfortunately, though. Bengals are up 31-24 at Charlotte, North Carolina. Bengals in Panther territory. Their Bengals are up by 1 possession, so all they need is a field goal to make it a 2-possession game. Oh, wow. It's not looking hot. And a neutral zone infraction for the Panther offense, for the Panther defense, certainly didn't help matter at all. 5 yards closer to the end zone for Cincinnati. Goodness gracious. Go ahead. What do you want to say?
Nothing. I didn't have anything.
Finally, this guy's speechless. I don't believe it. You've got so many great knowledge. I
didn't have anything in particular at the moment.
You have a crowbar in your trunk. I would pry it out of your mouth. There's knowledge out of Aaron Preston. I can't wait to hear more. I got front row tickets to a professional play-by-play commentator.
Good. Wyatt walking back to the locker room for the Packers very gingerly.
Who's Wyatt?
He's a D lineman for us.
Ah, Jesus.
Loves you.
Excuse me. Yeah, Jesus does love us. You're absolutely right. Aaron Rodgers. Oh, baby. I feel that Aaron Rodgers is still taking the snaps under center for the Packers. I'm wrong. That's back in the heyday when dinosaurs roamed the earth.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
I'm making a joke. That was a joke. But Aaron Rodgers is definitely taking the snaps for New York, looking to take the lead for the Jets. Jets are 2-1 in the season. 4th quarter, 1:50 on the clock at New York. Denver up by 1. 4th and 10 coming up for soon-to-be Hall of Famer Aaron Rodgers. I'm not nervous at all. Rob Funk, diehard Jet fan. You have nothing to be worried about. I have all the confidence in the world in Aaron Rodgers. 4th and 10. Here we go.
All they got to do is get in field goal range. Here's Love. Second down throw to Kraft.
Look to be a fumble on the field.
Was he not out of bounds?
Oh, and Aaron Rodgers is sacked under pressure. The offensive line did not give Aaron Rodgers enough time in the pocket. No flag on the play. The play stands. Jets fans are absolutely distraught. Talk about that.
That's out. That's out. Gosh darn it.
And it looks like the Vikings' Purple Rain will recover the ball. It was
just punch that ball out.
Textbook. That's exactly what you're taught. I mean, you're a football player, I assume. I've heard about it throughout many videos I watch. You, not just to rip the ball, but you literally should punch it.
Just come in and you just bam. Ooh.
As I have beverage in hand, you come over here and you do this. As he almost gives me the Heimlich, not really, but a punch in the gut, losing my hair. You were just there. I just happened to hit you. Guys, this is brotherly love. I hope you find a friend like this in your life. Don't let these friendships go to waste. Call up a friend or a family member and say, I love you. Get together. This is Sunday. Am I wrong with fellowship on Sundays?
No, absolutely. Got to have fellowship. Absolutely.
Sorry,
I was trying to just go like this. You moved.
I moved. My 500-pound body just happened to move, and I got in the way of your punch. Either way, Houston Texans, they score a last-minute touchdown against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
To take the lead.
C.J. Stroud, wow. And I still have all the respect for Trevor Lawrence and the – oh, wait, no. I'll just say I have respect for Trevor Lawrence. I don't know much else about the Jaguars, but I'm hoping Trevor either gets traded or he goes somewhere else because his talent will be used somewhere.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. Oh, 2nd and 8 for the Vikings. Packers use their first timeout, so they're trying to preserve time here. They got 2 more timeouts and the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 8. It'll be false start on the Vikings. At least that's what it should be. Yes, false start. Vikings have had a lot of false starts and delay of game penalties in this game.
If there's anybody out there, true Packer fans, either anywhere in the state or in the great state of Wisconsin, Aaron, I know every Packer fan out there is thinking one word. I'm not going to say it. I don't want to jinx it. Starts with the letter T because you're going to need it. You need your defense to perform a T. It's like you don't say no hitter during a baseball game. You don't jinx it. So I'll just say T. The defense needs a T way beyond badly.
2nd and 13, and Aaron Jones is stuffed by the defensive line of the Packers. Be 3rd and 12. Timeout, Green Bay.
Oh, the Broncos, great pass protection. Awesome. They did not, the Bronco offense did not get past the line of scrimmage. The Jets defense definitely celebrating, but maybe prematurely, Jet fans. It's not over. Jets are still down by 1 with 1.5 minutes left on the clock. The special teams for the Broncos coming out to give the ball back to the Jets offense. And while we're at a little bit of a lull, and I mean a little, we have a lot of seconds left. We have like 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter in many games. Aaron Preston, PTSD play-by-play. We love what we do. He's a professional. It's my dream to be a professional play-by-play commentator. Support my dream. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Tell everyone you know how passionate and enthusiastic I am. This isn't a theatrical. Obviously, I didn't go to college. I'm just a crazy, stupid nut fan. I love screaming and going nuts. Tell everybody about me. Hit that PTSD play-by-play subscribe button on YouTube. Aaron Preston, go ahead.
Close play there at the sticks. Jefferson, they're going to call it incomplete. It's funny. Got Josh down here on your TikTok here. Looks to be a Packer fan. He says, I'm turning you down. You're ahead of me.
I'm so glad all of you are here right now. Everyone in messaging is definitely, how do I say it, Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family.
And the Vikings are challenging that as a catch for a first down, and they're going to get that. It's going to be a first down for the Vikings.
And this will be the nail in the coffin for the Carolina Panther faithful at Charlotte, North Carolina. The Bengals are setting up for a field goal attempt with 4 minutes left. 1 minute left in the fourth quarter. 4th and 12 for the Bengals. Bengals are looking for their first win of the year, looking to do so in Charlotte, North Carolina. Houston up by 4 with 6 seconds left. It certainly seems that we're going to see a lot of laterals here by the Jacksonville O-line. Jacksonville needs to go 90 yards to perform this.
Yeah, this is going to be something. Here we go.
Here
Hook and ladder. Hook and ladder, as we call it. Where's the circus music?
I'm waiting for the marching band.
Oh, and it's a safety. It's going to be a safety.
First win. Pardon me.
They're saying they're saying forward progress stopped, so no safety, but that's going to be the end of the game. Houston wins 24-20.
Jacksonville still remains unwinning. I don't know if that's a word, but still, Jacksonville still looking for their first W.
Love my friend Alex Smith on here. Nobody's better than AP.
I love it. This is fantastic, guys. All right. Denver 10, New York 9 at Jet Stadium. 1 minute and change left on the clock. 1st and 10 for soon-to-be a Hall of Famer, Aaron freaking Rodgers. Packer faithful here. He knows all about how Aaron Rodgers can make this comeback. Go ahead. Tell me about
he's the comeback king. Oh.
Overthrown. It was past the line of scrimmage, so it wasn't a fumble. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 coming up.
All right, come on. Darnold back. He's under pressure. Throws wide open. Oh, geez. They had all the pressure on Darnold, and he just got it out. I mean, oh, man. Like, if he would have just held on for half a second longer, he would have been sacked. But Addison wide open.
I don't mean to confuse you guys. I was doing play-by-play of the Jets game. He went right into his Packers. Obviously, diehard Packer fan. If my Eagles were in the same position, I would have done the same. He's doing his play-by-play for the Packers. Rob Funk, my great friend from Pennsylvania, I'm giving you your play-by-play of the Jets. Shotgun formation for Aaron Rodgers. He fades back. He passes. Caught at the 31-yard line of Broncos territory. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Come on, Rob. Aaron Rodgers can pull this off and win it for the Jets.
Well, and Alex, once again, he asking nothing against Love, but does Green Bay win this game with a healthy Willis? I don't know. I mean, that's a good question. I mean, I don't know. Got somebody on here going, oh, geez. I think he's a Bucs fan. He goes, cry, Eagles, cry, fire the cannons.
Hey,
I
mean, yeah. Hats off to the victor. You got to respect the winner. Don't hate your opponent. Learn from it. Plenty of mistakes happened in that Eagles game. A lot of film to go over. You dust it off and you move on. You're a football guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't sulk and moan and Eeyore. You don't put the tail between your legs. You learn from it.
Oh, yeah.
How your Packers doing?
Well, Aaron Jones just short of a first down on second down. So it'll be 3rd and 1 for the Vikings in the red zone. Final timeout of the Packers with 3:07 left. 2-minute warning still to come.
Woo! Aaron Rodgers gingerly gets up after getting knocked to the ground. I hope he's okay. Nothing serious, Jets fans, but Aaron Rodgers is not 100% after that last play. About 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter in Jets territory. Aaron Rodgers barely jogged off the field as the field goal unit comes on. Aaron Rodgers is 24 for 42, 200 and plus yards in the air. Here comes number 9, the field goal kicker for the Jets. Greg Zuerlein, as Aaron
and
just
he
mentioned.
is known for being able to kick long field goals. And that one's no good.
Oh, Jet faithful, I'm so sorry. I know your pain. My Eagles lost. And it looks like the Jets will do the same. I'm with you.
And I'm sorry, Jake, if you've had some bad run-ins. He said first respectable Eagles fan, so he must have had some bad run-ins with Eagles fans. So he says, I respect the guy. So he respects that you're keeping it cool.
I want to let everyone out there know. You see Eagle stuff, right? And automatically the stereotype for an Eagle fan is what? An a-hole. I don't curse on my channel on PTSD play-by-play. I don't do hatred, so I try to watch my mouth. What I'm getting at is this. Everyone nationwide sees on social media the terrible things that Eagle fans do. That ain't me. I'm a proud military veteran, father of 2. I mean, ask my young lady. I think I'm a good guy. Now, with that being said, I'm also not a bandwagon fan. My Eagles lost. I'm not going to, you see crazies out there. Crazy fans go out and start their fire pit, throw their Eagle jerseys in the fire. What are you doing? That's got bandwagon written all over it. You're there just for the game and it's all over. Not me. I'm here for the blood and guts. Win, lose. I'm a Birds fan. PTSD play-by-play, guys. Get on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. And when you're done doing that, Aaron Stinkin' Preston, the professional, is here. Show love to Aaron. Hit that subscribe button.
And comment from my friend Alex, thanking you for your service, and hats off to you. His father served, so he's a big military guy. So he is a big thing about thanking all military for their service.
And to those that are still serving, the way this world's going, guys, I don't get into politics or the war of the worlds or wars of the world, whatever you want to call it. This, politely speaking, this world's going to hell in a handbasket, guys. So give all the love and respect to the veterans serving right now. They are putting their lives in the line so we can enjoy football, family, and fellowship. Go ahead, Aaron.
This is going to be close where they're going to spot it here as a end-around play by the Vikings on 4th and 1. It's going to be close. We'll see where they spot it. It's going to be close. This first down is huge here. If the Vikings get it, but if they don't, the Packers got to drive a long ways. Oh, this is going to be very close.
NFC East owns the Eagles. Stats are stats. You can't deny it. I completely agree. My Eagles, one word I haven't said.
Short. He's short.
Go ahead, Aaron. Tell us about your Vikings Packer game.
By maybe the length, chain link.
A pinky length.
I feel like somebody across the world's watching. Like, how dare he? He just gave me the pinky.
Everyone watch this. Oh, hey, ha, hey, ha. This guy is it. All it's missing is that mesh netting microphone thing. This is the real McCoy. Let me shake that hand. That's the real guy right here. I envy him. That's where I want to be. Professional play-by-play commentator. I hope I have the goods and the toolage. Go ahead, Aaron. You finish up.
We got 2-minute warning coming up, 2:18 left. So the Packers got to go down, touchdown, and then they need at the very least a field goal. It's a 9-point game. Handoff to Wilson. Wilson's going to gain about 7, and that's going to probably take us to the 2-minute warning here. 2nd and 4. They're going to get up to the line quick. We'll see if they can get a play in. 2nd and 4.
Oh, I think they're going to try to draw Minnesota offside.
Oh, they get a play off.
They did.
And there's a catch on the sideline. First down. Packers. Dobbs with the catch.
A fingertip catch.
And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning, 1:56. And the Packers are trying to get down. And here's going to be the big question. Are they going to go for a field goal or the touchdown? They need one or the other at least. And then they need that onside kick.
I've got front row seats to this shit. Guys, all that's missing is a box. You know, like the press box thing where you have glass and 3 walls around you. Look at this. I got goosebumps. This is ridiculous. Guys, I am living the dream. I'm all going up there. Here we go. Goosebumps. There it is. The man, the myth, the legend, Aaron Stinkin' Preston. Golly in heaven, this is awesome. What in the world picture is that? You have
That
to drag
is
something?
yes. So that after you've gone live for a while, it wants to make sure you're real or still alive or something.
You're not an AI. You know how creepy that crap is? Oh my gosh. All these computers now talking to you. This is showing my age. Anybody out there watch the show Knight Rider? 80s show. The car, Kit. It would talk to you. Now, these cars talk to you like Kit. No, Knight Rider?
I've heard of it.
Okay.
Heard of it.
Anybody else out there love those 80s shows? MASH, Knight Rider.
Pie rice, yes I am.
What did you just say? Pie rice?
Pie rice is the
Oh, he didn't
user.
he didn't message that. I thought that was one of those like TTYLs or BRBs. I'm still trying to learn from my 16-year-old son. He texted me these letters, and I think he's like butt dialing me. I'm still learning. But either way, guys, I believe the first half of NFL today is over. 1 p.m. games are over, sir?
Just about. We're getting close. We are getting close. They're starting to show some of the highlights from earlier. Bears squeaked one out earlier today.
Oh, the Bears, they did. 2-2 record for Chicago, 24-18 victory against
the Rams
LA.
Haven't beaten the Bears since 2003.
Wow, that's a hell of a monkey to have on your shoulder. And there's a dominant. That's a good one. The dominant force of San Francisco, they're a force to be reckoned with in the NFC. They are battling the Patriots right now. Both teams 1-2 in the season.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Packers on their own 20. Minute 56 to go in the 4th. Love throws down the field. It's caught. First down. Jaden Reed. Now they got to get up to the line and hurry it up.
Ground it. Am I right or wrong?
No, they run a play. You run a play here.
Green Bay's got no timeouts.
Yep, but you got to run a play.
Okay.
You got to set up and run a play. They probably, during the commercial break, scripted at least the first 3, maybe 4 plays. Love. He's got time. Now he's going to
open.
He's going to throw it down the field. It's caught. It is caught. It's caught by Reed again, and now they got to get to the line.
Guys, this is fantastic. Play-by-play commentator, a professional. Enjoy this. Packers, Vikings. This is legit. Enjoy it.
So they're gonna, let's see, they're gonna run a play here. They're not gonna spike it. Love changing up the play. Moves a couple people around. Love's got time. He's getting pressure. He throws down the field into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers! It's Dontavian Wicks. The Packers are now within a possession.
As he takes a breath, I want to acknowledge the defense of Minnesota with their blitz around the horn of the offensive line for Green Bay. They came around the corner, inches away from deflecting the ball from Jordan Love's hands.
So now they're going to kick the extra point here, and then it's going to be about an onside kick.
So close to that deflection, sir.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you go for two?
No, they're kicking the extra point. Love has already come off the field. So even if I wanted them to. But it doesn't really matter. I'd go for the extra point here just from the perspective of, then you have a chance to win the ball game if you can get that field goal.
We've been covering a lot of games. The game, you were mentioning a game where the field goal kicker was atrocious. Was that Green Bay?
The kicker for the Packers has missed 2 field goals today.
That's why I was worried about that. I had a feeling this was the Packer game that you were talking about, 2 missed field goals. Would you? And the extra point is good, but unfortunately, Minnesota's still up by 2 at Lambeau.
You have to kick the onside here. You have to. There's no question. You have to declare you're kicking the onside with these new rules. So they're gonna go for the onside here. So there's lots of ways you can set this up, and so I'll be curious as to what they do here.
Wow,
this is something you practice every week.
Special teams.
You always practice an onside kick. So we'll see what they've got planned here. There you go. The 2 misses, 37 and 49 today.
That's what I thought I remembered that. Yep, you're absolutely right.
And so now it's going to be interesting. They might be having, instead of their kicker, their punter might be doing this kick.
I saw the field goal kicker on the sideline on Green Bay. I thought the field goal kicker does the onside kicks.
You can have either one. It doesn't really matter. So it looks like the Packers punter might be doing this onside kick here.
I have to do this thing too. Make sure I'm still here. I have to find the piece of the puzzle I'm unable to verify. It's like playing a virtual puzzle. Go ahead, Aaron.
So here we go.
31
onside kick. So they're going to set up here.
Vikings, Packers.
Oh, here's what's interesting. You don't often see.
Go ahead.
If you didn't know this, on any kickoff, it looks like the Vikings will take a timeout here. But the thing with a kickoff, technically, you don't have to have it set on a tee. You can proverbially punt it. You can. You
can drop kick it like Doug Flutie.
You can drop kick it. You can do whatever. So the Packers electing here to not do a regular kick.
Wow.
So Waylon coming out for the Packers.
Look at that stat.
Comeback wins in team history. 23 points twice. 82 against the Rams and 2013 at Dallas. Today trailed by 28.
That stat straight from the professional. We got the Vikings, Packers, less than a minute left. Onside kick ready to come. Aaron's going to give you the play-by-play. Go Packers. Here he is.
All right, so Waylon is so this is gonna be a some kind of a drop kick of some sort. Here we go. And it's gonna be recovered by the Vikings.
Oh, and the top screen is delayed. That's why we didn't see it yet. Okay. Great recovery by Minnesota. He stepped right on it. It was a drop kick. Yeah, you're a Canadian Football League fan. Mm-hmm. You know the history of Doug Flutie, how instead of the extra point, he drops it and he kicks it through.
And that is a legal extra point. Fun fact, if you didn't know that, you can do a drop kick for an extra point. He actually did that in the NFL as well. As his one of his last plays when he was with the Patriots, they brought him out for just an extra point so he could do a drop kick, kind of as a thank you, so long. Kind of a
Awesome.
type of a thing. So now it looks like the Vikings will just do the thing, in my opinion, that should be illegal in football,
The kneel.
taking the knee,
Yeah.
and that's going to do it. And the Packers are going to come up just short, which they did this to themselves today. But I will say this. The Vikings are. I'll give them this for credit. Give them credit where credit is due.
I like that
They
line.
they are a better team than I thought that they were going to be this year. 4-0. I mean, there's that as well. But at the same token, the Vikings, won, but it was more so the Packers lost this game.
Oh, it's also the Vikings had a compromised quarterback with Darnold. I don't know if he happened to injure himself in the first half. We didn't get to see it.
Well, it's a carryover injury from last week.
Is that what it was? Okay.
And so he just re-injured it. I mean, Love coming off of an injury as well this week, coming back. So,
not 100% quarterback leading your team to victory and remaining undefeated at Lambeau. I mean, that had to be absolutely insane. No way that just happened. I can't believe Green Bay honestly lost at home in that kind of fashion. Yeah, the field goals were certainly the kneecaps, the metal bet to the kneecaps. It definitely took them down. Crying out loud. I hate seeing it. But we are currently watching the Commanders. I don't even like saying Commanders. Whatever happened to the Redskins? Still, Washington versus Arizona. 2-1 Commanders versus 1-2 Cardinals. 7-7 is the score late in the first quarter.
And we're going to see what games are all up and going here and get a really nice setup here for this late window here.
Do we continue to talk to our fans here? Yeah?
I mean, up
You're
to
good?
you.
Okay.
Up to you.
What do you guys think? I mean, honestly, guys, I'm talking to everyone here on YouTube right now. All my followers and subscribers. Give me a message. Are you there? What do you want to hear? What game do you want us to cover? Let me know if someone's there. Please message me up. Get in that chat room if you can. And if you can't, hit that stinking subscribe button to PTSD Play-by-Play. And once you're done hitting that subscribe button on YouTube, PTSD Play-by-Play, Aaron Rodgers. Okay, retract that. Aaron Preston. I said Aaron Rodgers a good 500 times today. Obviously, that's why I said Aaron Rodgers. Mr. Preston himself. Get a hold of him on every social media platform. Don't like, comment, subscribe, follow. That's how you're going to get to know him as much as I got to know him. It's an honor to have your friendship here in my house.
Yeah, no,
it really is.
Honored to be here and glad to be here and that you're willing to have me.
Willing. This guy's so modest. He's like, yeah, I'm just a regular guy. Yeah, I'm not that important. He's a professional play-by-play commentator. Oh yeah. This is the Al Michaels I want to be. But I'll tell you what. Aside from your professional wisdom, sir, anybody out there that's still watching and has been watching me for months or at least for over a year, this is what I've been needing. My Kirk Herbstreit. I needed my color analyst. I have been screaming at the top of my lungs trying to do both sides of the ball, play-by-play and color. I lose my breath. I get completely sore in the throat from one quarter of a play calling. Thank God I have someone to lean on here.
Well, here's something cool for you right now. There are 4 late games. All 4 are on your screen right now.
I'm gleaming. I feel like I'm in the North Pole and I just met Santa Claus. This is a early Christmas present. I've got 4 games I'm watching right now, guys. This has never happened to me before in my life, ever. This is outrageous, and I'm going to give you every play-by-play. Get on that message button, either on YouTube. Where are we here?
This
TikTok?
is TikTok. All
Both
TikTok.
TikTok. Get on to us, guys. What do you want to talk about? What game are you following? And also, P.S., aside from football, MLB playoffs. Postseason starts Tuesday. I've got my notes ready. I'm going to put out a video Monday of MLB postseason yet to come. My Phillies are NL East champions, NL Central champions, Milwaukee Brewers. And you told me, tell the fans out there why and how the Brewers are champions, but only made it into the wild card.
So it's just the fact of now the new wild card series system where they have 2 wild card teams come in. The 3 wild cards. I'm sorry, 3 wild card teams come in.
Jeez, 3. No, I
So
didn't know
you have 3 wild card teams come in. So you have the 2 lower wild card teams will play each other. But it is so the lowest wild card seed will play the lowest division winner, and then the two other wild cards play each other.
That's complicated.
So, because think of it seeding wise. So your 1 and 2 get your bye. Then you have your 3 playing your 6, and then it's your 4 and 5.
You guys keeping up with this knowledge of his. I don't know how he got his head through the door. He has so much knowledge. Golly in heaven. Now, I got another question, and I believe it's true. Wild card is not a 1-game playoff. It's a 3-game series.
It is now a 3-game series.
It used to be a 1-game playoff, no longer.
Right.
Okay.
So, because here's what I think the MLB will eventually do, which I actually wouldn't be against this, is creating having one more level to the playoffs, which would allow one more team in, and so you would have a play-in. So this play-in would be between 6 and 7. This would be for the right to get into the wild card series. So then you would have a total of 7 teams on each side making it, because then you'd have a play-in game to get into to get the last seed. Then so that's a 1 game. So then you have the wild card is 3, division series is 5. You have a championship series is 7, and the World Series is 7.
See, when you said the number 7, like about 30 seconds ago, I figure being an odd number, that would be ill-advised mathematics, because you would have one team not playing another team. You'd have 2, 2, 2, and a straggler with 1. But obviously, you know a whole lot more about this than I do.
Yeah, so all it would be is that you'd have your 6 and 7 play each other for the right to be into.
Oh, so you'd have a playoff to get into the playoffs. Okay. See, it took me a while. I got it. I got the uptake. Golly gee. I got a fire extinguisher in the kitchen. I need to put it on his head. Get some smoke on his head. Not like he needs any more. Man, you're thinking so much. You took your hat off for a second. I saw a billow of clouds. Yeah. So how are we doing on here? I mean no disrespect, completely ignoring all the messages on TikTok, but please get a hold of me on my last video I made on PTSD play-by-play. Like, comment, and subscribe on it, and you got this veteran's honor. I will go back at the end of this play-by-play, and I will follow and subscribe and comment on your stuff as well. I got your back. This social media thing is all about helping each other.
We got a fellow Eagles fan on yours, John Shaughnessy, I believe is how you say that, and he was saying that he was mad at the defense and he's tired of this. Quote, He said, "quote Hurts experiment."
Oh, what's that guy's name again?
John. I think Shaughnessy.
John. John. Oh, that's for John. Oh yeah. Oh, completely agree. Nick Sirianni has been stricken from my Christmas card list. The defense was left in not San Francisco. The defense was left in New Orleans from last weekend. Our defense was solid. Great Wall of China. Nobody could get by us in New Orleans. Now all of a sudden, what in the world just happened? Flip of the coin. Disaster personified for the Eagles defense. True Eagle fan, still supporting my Eagle green, but trust me, I'm upset.
So there's one guy saying good game to you. So I'm assuming a Buccaneers fan. And then there is somebody that was saying, says he thinks that the Eagles are okay. It's just the fact they just can't beat the Bucs.
Okay. Yes. You're right. Hats off. Bucs win. Yeah, you were the better team. In fact, I am shocked Jalen Hurts made such a comeback. It was 24-0 in the first half. I mean, that absolutely spells it out for the lack thereof of the Eagles defense. The cheerleaders could have put the pads on and put a better performance on. It was disrespectful. Donning Eagle green, not as a fan, not us, but when you put the shoulder pads on, helmet, jersey, You are a Philadelphia Eagle. You represent us blue-collar, hard-working Americans, underdogs. That's what Philadelphia is about. You absolutely just embarrassed us. I was looking for another word, but I don't have an encyclopedia in front of me. It was absolutely distasteful how the Eagles represented Philadelphia. They did not. No representation of Philadelphia in today's game. That was disrespect. I didn't like it.
So there's one guy that was saying on here, he said it's a Phillies fan, but he was saying he thinks that you got that he said, quote, you guys are going to lose to Pittsburgh next week. So
Paul Skeens worries me. That man that led the All-Star game for the NL. Oh my God, there are so many unknown variables throughout the Pirate lineup. They do scare me. If anybody does knock us off, it's either the Brew Crew or the Pirates.
And I got Ryan Kolb on here saying bear down. Well, hey, we'll see when we meet you. But all I'll say is this: congrats to your Bears on the win today.
Bears, Polish sausage, bacon.
Well, hey, congrats to your Vikings on the win today. We lost the game more than you guys won, but hey, you guys won the game. Well done. Hats off to you.
Yeah, I fully agree to the hats off part. This game is all about respect, guys. There must be a winner and there must be a loser. It's how sports work. And unfortunately, Little League doesn't exactly understand that. Everybody's a winner in Little League. I absolutely detest that.
So the guy was saying something. He's a Phillies fan, so why would he say that you guys would lose? I think he was saying about your Eagles. I don't think that – did the Eagles play the Steelers next week?
Well, the Eagles haven't played in a long time. We haven't shown up in a long time. When the Eagles show up, I'll let you know when they play. But apparently someone's wearing the Eagles jerseys, and it's not the players. I can almost guarantee that. It's distasteful. 24-0 in the first half against a mediocre Tampa Bay team. That was not a show up. That was a letdown.
Someone's saying you all play the Cowboys next week.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, bring it. The Cowgirls, bring it. Absolutely. Yep, I'm ready. I highly doubt my Eagles are ready. I'm ready to lose my voice and scream every 5 seconds. Trust me, diehard Eagle fan. We lost today, and I'm still donning my Eagle green. If Eagles lose against Dallas next weekend, hey, it happens. I'm a fan. Guess what? My paycheck doesn't come from not Nick Sirianni or Jeffrey Lurie, the owner of the Eagles. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. It's a game, but I am a diehard. I'm no bandwagon. Go Birds. I hope they kick the snot out of Dallas. All right, so what games we got going on? Or you want to talk about your TikTok stuff?
Oh, there is just some people I'm not going to acknowledge because they're being.
Oh, you're my mediator or monitor.
Well, I'm not on your.
Oh,
this is my personal life.
Okay.
That's your personal life. So yeah, but just.
Yeah, I don't accept disrespect or hatred on my channel, guys. Go away. This ain't for you. This channel is only for family, friends, and football. If you don't want to be either of the three, go away. So I'm currently watching the Commanders and Cardinals 7-7 apiece early in the second quarter. 7-0 Green Bay. Sorry, pardon me. I'm still stuck in Green Bay. 7-0 the Cleveland Browns are up against the Las Vegas Raiders, no longer Oakland Raiders. And it looks to be the San Francisco 49ers just intercepted the ball against the Patriots. It looks to be a pick six. San Francisco seems to be up in that game.
Well, I mean, as they should be, because, I mean, well, there are two teams at the beginning of the year that I said I didn't think were going to win a game. That was Carolina and New England. They both have won a game, but they are both just, yeah.
Sometime last weekend, I gave a lot of props and respect to that quarterback Brissett, the quarterback for New England. I never heard of him before, but he's been passed around like a peace pipe throughout the entire NFL, and he honestly is decent. He's not great, but he's certainly good. 12-0 San Francisco up. Second quarter, 14 minutes left.
Whew.
Yep. San Francisco is going to be a juggernaut.
Looks like Devontae Adams isn't playing for the Raiders today.
I don't know much about the Raiders. I really don't. Or as Berman says, the Raiders.
No. You gotta say that.
Uh-oh.
The Raiders.
There we go. I try. I still think I do a good Chris Berman from 1980 U.S. hockey team. Do you believe in miracles? Yes.
That's Al Michaels. Al Michaels was the one actually on the call.
Not Chris Berman, Al Michaels. Okay. There, wait, hold on. I got back pocket for this. There's my manhood card. I'm handing in my manhood card. I can't believe I just did a Al Michaels and Chris Berman oopsie-daisy. Oh my God. 2 Hall of Fame broadcasting play-by-play commentators.
Marcus, my 2 goats are together.
I'm sorry. I can't believe I screwed up Al Michaels and Chris Berman. Mr. Whoop! And the other, do you believe in miracles? Yes, Al Michaels. Oh, I screwed it up.
You got Marcus on here. My 2 goats are together.
Marcus, well done, buddy. Thank you so much for your kindness. I can't thank you enough for your support. If you're watching out there on YouTube, thank you so much for everything you're doing for me as a gentleman and a military veteran. I want to do this live professionally, play-by-play commentator. Hit that subscribe button, and when you're done, get a hold of your friends and tell them, you want a passionate and enthusiastic play-by-play commentator? I am your man. PTSD play-by-play. I'm going live on YouTube.
Looks like we got somebody had a question for you. How do you feel about A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Landon Dickerson, and Lane Johnson being out?
Yeah, this is how I feel. There we go. Here's your answer. That's how I'm feeling. A.J. Brown has been suffering with a hamstring pull for over 2 weeks. And Aaron Preston,
Go Pack Go.
Aaron Preston, do you know that A.J. Brown suffered that hamstring pull during practice? As Allen Iverson famously quoted, practice. I'm talking about practice. Practice. Practice.
Quick, gotta give a shout out here. Michael Patterson joining in on his TikTok live. He says, "Good afternoon from Huntsville, Alabama." He is a EMS dispatcher originally from Nebraska.
Wow.
Thank you for your service for being a dispatcher.
First responder.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well done. Yep. Thank you. I often we have a firehouse very close to here. Inside of a quarter mile, there's a firehouse. We constantly hear the sirens going off, ambulance, cops, doctors, all EMS. I often praise military veterans, but in-house, people that save lives on a daily basis, first responders, well done. I salute you. Thank you for keeping us safe. I'm going to keep you updated along with Aaron Preston. We're giving you live play-by-play commentary throughout the day. San Francisco 13, goose egg for the Patriots. Both teams 1-2 on the season. Oh, I'm pulling for the Chargers on this one. I want them to wipe the floor with the Chiefs.
You want the Chargers to wipe the floor with the Chargers?
See, I've been doing this a long time now. Even play-by-play commentators, I think they get a break every now and then. We've been hot to trot now for about 3 to 4 hours.
But hey, if we need to, dial it down and different things, we can definitely do that. There is not a problem with just kind of chilling.
Yeah, I might need to go from a 10 to a 6. So I think I'm going to take Aaron's advice on that. Still, I want the Chargers to wipe the floor with the Chiefs. They are at Charger Stadium. I'm sure the crowd's going bonkers.
SoFi Stadium out there in LA that is shared with the Rams.
Wait, Chargers and Rams share a stadium. Did you guys know that? Chargers and Rams.
Chargers, Rams share. Jets and Giants share.
No, No. Mm-hmm. Giants play in Jersey.
So do the Jets. The Jets and Giants play in the same stadium. They have since Giant Stadium. Actually, it wasn't even a little bit before that, but yeah.
I thought the Jets were legit from New York, and
Both are originally from New York. Yes. The history goes back to.
Okay, let's sit down and listen to this.
Originally, the Giants played out of Yankee Stadium. Originally.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, yes.
And the Jets originally played out of what was the old stadium for the Mets? But the Mets this is why you have usually you see Mets fans are usually Jets fans.
Shea?
And Yankees Shea. So Shea Stadium. So the Jets used to play out of Shea. So you have this is why a lot of Mets fans are Jets fans and why most Yankee fans are Giants fans because they used to play in the same stadium. And then eventually, the way of multi-purpose stadiums kind of, phased out. And so originally they were going to have two separate stadiums, but it just never happened. So the Giants and Jets got together. The old Giants Stadium, if you remember that. So they played together out of Giants Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Literally, the stadium. So the New York line, New York, New Jersey border, it's like right over the border. You can literally see the downtown skyline of Manhattan right from the stadium.
Oh,
so it's
wow.
so it's right there. So it's literally it's like right over the river. So it's not like they're in New Jersey. No, it is like right there in New York. Yes, they're on the New Jersey side. But so they were in Giant Stadium, and then they built the new MetLife Stadium that they're in now.
Wow.
But so they share, and you have then the Rams, who originally were the LA Rams.
Yeah, I remember that.
And so, they originally started out in Cleveland. My apologies. They started out as Cleveland Rams.
Yeah, before I was born. Yeah.
But you have the fact of the Rams from Cleveland out to LA, out in LA for a while. Moved to St. Louis, was there, and then when they moved back, what happened is the Chargers, who their inaugural season was in LA, but then they moved to San Diego, were there for the longest time, and there was a whole debacle trying to get a new stadium in San Diego, never happened, and so long story short, because I could go and tell you all the details, because the Raiders were in on this thing and all this, that, and the other, like it was just absolutely pain in the butt. But what eventually happened is with the Rams moving out to LA again, the Rams and Chargers got together. Originally that stadium was just going to be for the Rams, and then it was a battle between was it going to be the Raiders or the Chargers and this, that, or the other. But Chargers share the stadium there with the Rams.
Has anyone out there followed throughout that entire lecture? And I don't mean lecture like I was forced to listen to it. This is exactly what I mean. This is like getting the Goodyear blimp inside my house. You are chock full of NFL knowledge. I am more than grateful to have you in my house. Thank you so much for visiting my house. Guys out there, I am wearing eagle green. I love my birds till I die. And unfortunately, the birds did die today. They lost. They capitalized. Eagle defense capitalized. Eagle defense was hot and heavy last weekend. What just happened?
You have 83 people watching you on TikTok right now.
Okay. Well,
that is awesome.
I thank you. Just let me finish this, guys, and I'll thank you for everyone watching right now. Darn it! I feel like Christmas Story. It's like. I feel like throwing a tantrum like the little kid.
Did I make you forget?
I forgot what I was going to say.
I'm sorry.
I'm 42. I'm not 22. I have these memory lapses. Gosh darn it. But I want to also comment on what you were speaking of with multi-purpose stadiums. Again, being a diehard Philadelphia fan, Phillies, Flyers, Sixers, Eagles. By the way, yes, my little lady loves her orange for fall, but I also love my Flyers. NHL preseason did start a couple weeks ago. I'm excited for my Flyers. Getting back to what I'm saying, though.
NHL opening night is Tuesday.
Thank you. I'm going to put that in my video. You heard it from Aaron Preston. Thank you.
I believe it's Tuesday.
I don't want to forget what I'm saying. I don't want to be rude. First time I'm being rude to you. I don't want to forget what I'm saying here. Multi-purpose stadium. This guy just gave us a Nito Quabine High Point University speech. Certainly worth complimenting. But I want to definitely add some more light into the sunshine of what he brought into us. Multi-purpose stadium. Diehard Philadelphia fan here. born and bred Allentown, PA. I remember Veterans Stadium very well.
Yes.
And I know athletes remember it very well for the wrong reason. I love my Phillies. I love my Eagles. They played both in Veterans Stadium. I screamed my butt off watching it on Channel 6 with my grandparents. Loved every second of it. The athletes did not. I think there was a quote from one of my Eagles DVDs I have for Veterans Stadium saying that it was like playing on a parking lot. There was no turf, no grass. It's like playing on blacktop. It was absolutely atrocious for your body. Every time you got hit, you felt like you broke a bone. The turf was coming up. Every time you would turn or make a pivot, you would literally trip on the
AstroTurf?
I thank you. You would trip on it because the turf would literally come up from the ground. And I guess that's one of the benefits of home field advantage. Veterans Stadium had just that. So I'll get back into this with everyone following TikTok, YouTube. Get on the YouTube, guys. This is where I go live. Get on the YouTube. Hit that subscribe button, PTSD play-by-play. And when you're done, this guy here, I'm trying to do the Chris Berman, the Raiders, and I'm doing a terrible job of it. I'm trying to do the gargle voice. I'm not a good Berman guy. But Aaron Preston, I thought I had enthusiasm and passion. I think he just trumped me. Don't get into politics, guys. That was just a word. I think he trumped me on my enthusiasm and passion. Get onto this guy. This is my brother from another mother. We're both here from North Carolina. He loves Green Bay. I'm a Philly guy. And unfortunately, here in Carolina, the Carolina Panthers, baby blue, North Carolina, did not pull it through.
It was a close one, though. So, hot take by my friend. He thinks the Packers would have won today if Jordan was fully healthy. I think that is a possibility. Yeah. So, to answer your question earlier, so yes, the NHL season does begin Tuesday, October 4th and 5th. However, that is because those games are being played as part of the international games that the NHL has. So that's October 4th and 5th. But the regular season for everybody else begins October 8th.
Okay, so the NHL Week 1 will start when the MLB postseason starts.
Yes and no. Here's how you're going to sit here and go, what? But this is just how it is. So those two games out in Prague, those are
where?
Prague.
Huh? Where's anybody out there heard of the city Prague? I haven't.
But
is that Russia?
That's in it was Czechoslovakia, but it's Czechia or Czech Republic. Thank you.
Again, that female voice. Anybody else hear that?
Czech Republic. Thank you very much. Some want it called Czechia for some reason.
It's okay. See, Aaron Preston, he hears voices too. I see dead people. That's Aaron Preston. He's seeing dead people and he's hearing voices that aren't here. There's a woman voice that keeps filtering through here. I don't know how that gets in. I'm just joking, kidding. I might have a pillow thrown at me soon. I love my woman. Guys out there, be kind to your lady. Help her with the household chores. I did mine. Love your woman and respect her. Go ahead, Aaron.
So these games played out in the Czech Republic or Czechia. Let me know if you're out there in the Czech Republic or Czechia. Let me know what you prefer. Anyways, so those games, 4th and 5th, count as regular season games. However, there will still be preseason games going on. And then you'll have on the 8th everybody else starting up.
That's almost unfair. So someone drew the short straw to have their season start early rather than work through AAA hockey and get another preseason game.
Because you get to choose here's the other thing about the NHL. You have a range of how many preseason games you can choose. You can have less, you can have more. Have as many as you can have up to like 8, I believe.
You can choose.
So you can have you can have
wow.
At the very least you have to have a minimum I think it's 5 or 6, but you can have as much as 8.
I feel the more the merrier because you want to see who's strong in your AAA and AA leagues, wouldn't you?
I mean,
that's weird.
So, but the point is because here's what they're accounting for. They're traveling out there, and then they're traveling back. So
Okay.
they're accounting for the fact of
The
their travel.
Yeah.
And so usually those teams that play out internationally start the season. They usually start their preseason a little earlier so that they get their preseason games that they want in, so that then when they go out.
I can't get this guy.
So
when I invited Aaron Preston to my house, I should have known what I'd be getting myself into. I am the short man at the stack of a poker table, and this guy's Johnny Chan. If anybody out there knows poker, Johnny Chan's a Hall of Famer poker player. This guy's got stacks that as tall as me, and I'm wee little big. That's how I'm the short stack here, trying to go all in on Aaron Preston, who's chock full of knowledge. Speaking of knowledge, let's update our fans here of what's going on. We've got 3 commercials going on and 2 games. We've got Cardinals and Chargers game.
You got the Cardinals taking on the Washington Commanders. There was just an interception, I believe, it was a catch by the Cardinals. It's 14-7 Commanders on top of the Cardinals in Arizona. And it's the Chargers up 10-0 over the Chiefs with 32 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
As the Commanders just swarm the Cardinals quarterback with a great blitz. Wow. And as you can see, both of us are wearing Eagles and Packers. Loud and proud. We love our teams. Unfortunately, I think I did that.
We got to cue the Price is Right. Da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, who likes that one best? Oh, no, please don't comment on that. No, forget you heard it. In one ear, out the other, use a Q-tip. It was just a faulty technological error. Yeah, Three Stooges. That way. Anyways. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm losing what I was saying. Both Eagles and Packers, unfortunately, did lose. But guess what? Guess what you're seeing on YouTube, TikTok, die-hard fans. We don't go out there and throw our jerseys into a fire. We're not going to stomp our jerseys and step on them. We love our birds. Sorry, I love my birds. You love your pack. Lambeau Nation, Lincoln Financial faithful. We love our teams. Go Birds, go Pack. What do you want to say?
Oh no, just the fact of, because sounds like you're running on steam. We might maybe here shortly, call it, just sit and just watch the games.
Yeah. So any last questions for us? Because he does point a good point out. Aaron Preston is not just a great colleague of mine. I don't work with him, but I'm learning from him. And I personally, coming from someone who wants to be a professional play-by-play commentator, I've got the toolage right by my side. So trust me, I've got a notebook empty and it's going to be full by the time tonight ends. So I want to dive into this guy's head. I know I'm probably asking for too much, because when I dive into this guy's head, it's way beyond the deep end. I'm going to feel like Leonardo DiCaprio in the Titanic. I should have jumped. I should have jumped on the door instead of drowned like a dumbass. I'm probably going to drown in his head and not find my way out. His knowledge is superlative, and I apparently got a hold of him on the humor aspect as well. Go ahead.
Yeah, but no, I appreciate that.
And you should. I envy you. So everyone's really chiming in. Thank you so much for all these questions. You're a quicker reader than I.
A lot of them is just some people. Some of them are being nice. Some of them are just saying little things. Some of them are, hey, for all you Vikings fans saying Skull, hey, congrats on the win.
Definitely.
Definitely. We proverbially, shot ourselves in the foot today. But hey, you guys were the better team today. Congrats on the win.
So this is the final 5 minutes, guys. He is right. I definitely want to get some toolage. And as my 10-year-old would say, I need a potty break. So I think we're all overdoing that, because we've been live for a couple hours. So we are not robots. I'm sure Chinese are working on that right now. Yeah, see what I mean? He's already half Chinese.
Oh, no.
Well, I meant that as robotic. I don't know if anyone else out there knows that, but the Chinese are certainly working on their robots. and they're getting away from the human aspect of the world. Everything is going robotic. Overseas is certainly getting dangerous. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for following On Football.
Yes.
This is Aaron Preston, professional. Get on him on every aspect of social media and PTSD play-by-play. I want to be Aaron Preston. Technically, no. He's a Packer fan. I'm a diehard Eagle fan. I ain't wearing Green Bay Packer stuff. But in my profession, I want to be in his level. I envy him. Keep your friends close. Call him up. Say I love you. Show love.
We got a Cowboys fan already starting to.
He deserves it.
He's already talking. A Cowboys fan already talking for next week.
Yep.
Already.
Well, Cowboy fans, I spoke of it early in the video, early in the play-by-play. Cowboy fans are licking their chops as I speak. 24-0 in the first half. Tampa Bay absolutely decimated the Eagles. No way around it. We were open season to absolutely every hunter. That's a hunting term for you, open season. The Cowboys are definitely seeing a lot of vulnerability, offense, defense. You pick. Nick Sirianni, head coach for the Eagles, is a freaking joke.
I think it might be an Eagles fan here. I don't know, or somebody that's just an all-around football fan. Stoneladon, if I said that right, says that the Eagles haven't played that bad since the Jets game last year.
When you're right, you're right. I remember my Eagles going 2-14 one year. Obviously, it's a 17-game season now, so obviously you know how far I go back being Eagle faithful. 2-14 season, I hung my head, but I did not hang up my gear. Proud Eagle fan. Stay with you. Eagle fans out there, don't give up. A lot of season to play. True, Philadelphia got caught with the injury bug, and we have a crappy head coach with Nick Sirianni. Not over, guys. A lot of season left to play. Any last questions for you guys? We'll give it a minute, but.
Hey, congrats on the win, Brandon.
Oh, man. You know, we would make a good stepbrothers, too.
I've only seen clips from that, but the clips I've seen
This is BS on a planet of BS and the galaxy of this licks blankety blank. You know,
Okay, Kyle Hartman, I don't know. And then Stoned Lion. Okay, I got it now. Kyle Hartman asked, is the season over for the Eagles?
Okay. On 3 screens, I'm going here. Is the season over for the Eagles? Ready? No. No. And hell no. The Eagles season is just started. Anybody else out there want to take off their Eagle gear and be bandwagon? That's on you. But my pappy, Army veteran, proudly served his country. He's watching me from upstairs. He is absolutely more upset than I am. But diehard Eagles, we live and breathe. Heck, if I slice my arm right now, I bleed green. Honest to goodness, he probably does too, being a Packer fan.
Green and gold, baby.
I'll say green. So I'll meet you halfway. We're green. Either way, season just started. Season's not over. Don't give up, Eagle faithful and Packer faithful. I know you had a horrible looking loss. It really was certainly tragic. I know tragedy being an Eagle fan. Don't give up. I'll give you guys one final minute if you want to say something else or a comment. I'm going to leave you guys with this final message, because we really do need to hang this up so I can have some good fellowship with not just a great professional, but a great man. This is Aaron Preston, guys. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Help me. What else you want?
Oh, I'm on pretty much everything you can find. So Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, the whole nine.
I gotta write all these down because I'm missing a couple of these I've never even heard of, let alone be a part of it. So this guy's a professional play-by-play commentator, guys. This right here is a student in progress. Get me to be a professional play-by-play commentator, please. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Trust me, you will not find. Actually, you just did find. I'm eating my words. You found another passionate and enthusiastic play-by-play commentator, but I don't sit much like this gentleman here does not. My English isn't well. He does not sit much like I. I'm not Shakespeare. I try with my words, but my articulate.
For thou art.
Yeah, the Shakespeare biblical shall art thou. I don't know, but anyways, hit that.
Is it scary that I could actually carry on a conversation in that?
Help me. Help me. Okay, all seriousness, guys. Aaron Preston, hit that subscribe button on every single social media platform. Get on to PTSD play-by-play. Support my dream, this veteran's dream, to become a professional play-by-play commentator. Get on to YouTube. I will be going live on Sundays and as much as I can throughout the MLB postseason, giving you your loud and proud commentary. I'll give 1 full minute to see if anyone's lagging with their questions, but
a lot of they're talking in your chat over here. Some people, some good, some people talking a little, a little trash. But hey, that's part of it.
It is. Trash talking's good, guys. Trash talking's actually accepted. I want someone to stir the pot. But hold on, Chris Farley, hold on. Trash talking is good, guys. Let me get this out. But those who stir the pot deserve to lick the spoon. So careful what you say, and you might come back to eat it. I just want to let you know.
Well, there you go. I will do that, Alex. Got my buddy. He said to send your profile and stuff over to him. He will be following you. Anything to support a vet, as he said.
God bless you. Oh man, this is where I want to be in my life. A wonderful woman, great friend, and my international friends. I don't even know where you guys are from. Nationwide, possibly over in China or Indonesia, wherever you guys are from.
All across the globe. I've seen people everywhere.
You've got my love. Thank you for taking time out of your day on a Sunday. Lord knows we all have chores to do. We're respectful men helping around the house. But thank you so much for taking time out of your day. I believe that's all for the final questions. I believe a final salute. God bless America.